Hello and welcome to the Blackwater podcast. Today, what we're talking about is our favorite albums from every year that ends in a 2. So 72, 82, 92, and so on. Not much to be said other than that. It's three of us this week. Vitor was not able to record, so it's three of us. But without that, enjoy the podcast.
We're not started the podcast yet. I've just pressed record.
Oh, I thought we already
you were
Have I done-
unbelievably stupid.
Have I done the intro? Have I said 3, 2, 1, let's go? No, I haven't. What did you think? I was just.
See, guys.
I usually when I always press record beforehand, and I just cut it out. This part's now going to stay in. Like this whole part is now going to stay in because it's more funny.
Guys,
What?
this is a different podcast. We're nice, okay? Well, we don't bully each other on Blackwater.
Hello, everyone, and
Shut the
welcome
fuck
to
up.
the Blackwater podcast. Today, Nick's deciding he's Mr. Positive,
No,
which I don't
See,
think is
no,
going to
no,
last
no,
very
no,
long.
no, no, no. See, when I'm not Mr. Positive, I get cooked. When I am Mr. Positive, they cook me. What do you want from me?
You to
I want
not
you to be
lie
quiet
because
and
you're.
let us do the intro.
Yeah,
I
true.
have never lied in my life. Yeah.
You've never lied, really.
In
You
my
said
nearly
you said you had a
3 years on
million. You
Earth.
said you had $1 million that you were going to open a record store with.
I do have $1 million note.
You do
Yeah,
have a
If
$1
you
million.
want some context to when Nick has lied, go to the last episode and go to the
No,
part
no,
where we
no, no,
explain.
no, no, no,
Go
no.
to the part where we explain Nick not turning up when they say they will, because that's lying.
No, that's not me lying. That's just unfortunate circumstances.
Oh, really?
That's not
It's
me
just
lying.
unfortunate circumstances. Right.
I've never lied in my life. I am innocent.
Uh-huh.
I'm Mr. Positive.
Okay, so you're joined with me, Connor. You got Hugo, and we've got Mr. Positive over here. We're lacking Vitor, so it probably will be a lot less cracked than last week's episode. Which thank you for the positive things that episode has got. That episode has seemed to
See?
become the fan
Yeah.
favorite because no one was positive in it. We were all just telling each other we hated each other throughout the entire thing.
See, even my Mr. Positive energy is now spreading. See what happens, guys, when I'm Mr. Positive? Look what happens.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
but
Mr.
that
Positive.
didn't happen when you were positive. That happened when we were all fucking
No,
laughing
no,
at
no,
each
no,
other.
no. See, my energy now is making everyone positive. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
sure.
Mr. Positive, how has your week been?
It's been up and down. I've been tired
Uh-huh.
because I've been on antidepressants for the last 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
But apart from that, it's been alright. I've been sleeping like shit though.
That's fair. I have as well. But that's because it's too hot here. Speaking of hot, Hugo, how have you been?
Been good. I've been melting, I guess.
It's in the sunshine state.
My Swedish body is not built for Florida heat. And be quiet about Australian heat, please, Nick.
You guys aren't built for anything over 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
No
thought you were
shit.
being Mr. Positive.
Sorry, election judgment. Okay?
There we go. That's all right.
See how he's already lying?
That's all right. We forgive you, Mr. Positive. We forgive you.
Thank you,
But
Connor.
yeah.
That's very nice of you to say.
Uh-huh. I've had since we recorded the last podcast, which was very quickly after released. I went to go see the very good band, a very underground band called Slayer, which was a very good show. I was crushed in the front because I was like 3 rows from the front, and it was so tight I could barely move. But it was fun. I did feel a bit silly being the only one that sung "Die by the Sword," even though everyone should know that. But you know, hey ho. I did have to. I also watched Anthrax, who were fun. Cue the booing from Hugo.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
I saw
Boo.
Anthrax.
Boo, Anthrax.
Oh, yeah.
Boo.
Boo. Shit.
They were very good.
Boo.
Poopy band.
I
What the fuck is that
saw.
smell?
I saw Mastodon, who were good. I had to sit through a Monomath, who were so boring. It was actually insane. I had to watch a
Didn't you
rope
say,
pit
Oh,
in real
I was
life.
gonna say, didn't you say the rope pit?
I was one person, like I was next to it, and I
Yeah.
just it was one of the most cringe things. I mean, you know, let people have fun, etc., etc. But like, come on, like, it's just, yeah.
A Monomath not that good, so we need to be doing all that.
They were so boring. Like they were so boring, and everyone around me was so into them, and I was like, I just want Slayer to fucking come on, please. Like, and then
Boring like every single one of the albums.
I also had to watch fucking Hatebreed as well, who were
Ugh.
shite.
You guys need to stop.
They were so boring. Every riff sounded the same. It was
I
so
can't comment on
boring.
this.
But yeah, overall, it was a very good show. It was very hot. Actually, no, it rained that day, but it was still very hot. However, it rained during Blood and Thunder by Mastodon, so it kind of fit the vibe as they were playing that song, and like rain's pouring down
cool.
on you, which was pretty cool.
I don't know.
But
That song is peak.
yeah, the whole
I can't believe I used to be a
show was
Mastodon
peak.
hater.
I can, because all your old takes are horrible. You used to say Opeth were a bad band.
No. I never said they were bad. What?
Can you
When
remind
did,
everyone?
when did I ever say?
What was your still life?
Opeth was
What was your still life rating?
That's not.
What was your
me
still
calling
life
Opeth a
rating?
bad band.
What was your
Just-
still life rating?
But
What was your
let
Judas
me
Priest?
talk.
What was your Judas Priest ratings? Your heavy load rating.
That's not me calling the band bad. Though, is it?
That's not that.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Positive, stay nice. What
See,
the
guys?
fuck was that? Bro's turning to the Joker.
Are you okay?
Nick, you're right.
Stop me
Did you
calling the band bad.
Are you crying with laughter? What have we done?
I can't. Fuck you, Connor.
What did I even say?
Mr. Positive, by the way.
Oh, he's back. Okay, a lapse in judgment.
Oh yeah, he's back. You say that every you say something mean and then immediately say, "Oh yeah, he's back," but then he's not back. Can you say something mean immediately after?
My still life rating was also a lapse of judgment on my end, but as a whole, never called
as
Opeth
a
a
lapse
bad
of
band.
judgment.
Okay.
In
Okay.
my
Okay,
years of being an Opeth fan, I never called them bad.
In your years, you've been like it's been like 1.5 years.
I've been at what? No, it's been
No,
it's
it's
about
not
2
been...
years now.
Okay.
Maybe
So-
a bit over 2 years.
All right.
So I think it was
But
around
yeah.
this time, maybe May in 2023. That's when I heard My Arms, Your Hurts.
But yeah, don't be
I
shocked
believe.
if Nick in a year goes Hatebreed are the best band ever, because they kind of do this
Fuck
with
no.
bands where they just pretend they hate them without listening to a full album, and then say they don't like them
I
or like
would
them
never.
after it. Because you'll never listen to a full Hatebreed album.
I have. I've listened to like 2 or 3 of their albums.
That's fair. They're still so mid.
Look, they fucking stink.
I wouldn't go that far. They're fine. They're just I don't get why everyone
Fuck
loves
no.
them so much.
Where is Nick?
What's that? What's that, Bumblebee? Sorry, can't hear you, Bumblebee.
My internet should be better now.
Yeah, it
I've
is.
got the Australian internet.
But
I'm using like fucking hotel Wi-Fi, so
So Australian internet, pretty much. It's bullshit.
Australians
no,
try.
Australian
oh,
Wi-Fi is worse than that.
Australians try not to tell everyone their country's really bad, yet still defend living there. Impossible challenge.
Why would I want to defend living here? That's
You
horseshit.
always do. You always act like, oh yeah, I love living in Australia. I never want to move anywhere else, apart from Greece.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Greece
Yeah,
number
yeah,
one.
Greece is the best country in the world, and you don't
Yeah, it
even
is.
fucking live there. Then
Spirit-
why do you? Then why
spiritually-
don't you live there?
Spiritually, I live in Greece. Okay.
Oh, you live there spiritually.
spiritually,
Yes.
I think you're really stupid. But you know,
See, this is not nice. Why do you guys bully me so much? Mr.
because
Positive
you
would never
always
bully
bully
me.
us.
No, I'm Mr. Positive.
Okay.
No, you're not. You said like "fuck you" like 5 times.
No,
Alright.
We no,
Oh.
you have.
And let's not. And also, you and Vito are getting into arguments with people on Twitter earlier. That was not very
Hey,
Mr. Positive.
I
thing to do.
said one thing. That's not an argument.
No, you didn't. You said multiple things. I saw them.
No,
Yeah.
I said
You
You
literally
changed-
said. You
you changed
literally
your-
said.
You changed your profile picture so you could put more in before they blocked you. I saw it. You're not getting away
this is
with
my
this.
old account.
All right. But still, you didn't say one thing. You said multiple things, and also
I said one thing.
and also
to them.
it was you and Vitor arguing about the basic level music taste when both of you were defending Dimmu Borgir. Like,
No, I wasn't defending them and Borgie. I think they're mid. I'm just saying. I said one thing to them. That's it. I said apart from making another
No,
tweet.
you said
That's it.
one. You said one thing in reply, and then you made another fucking entire
That's
post
it.
about them.
That's it. But Connor said
You said you did one thing. That's literally just that you did two.
No. Hear me
What
out.
do you mean no? You're
Hugo,
so stupid.
he never lies. He never lies. He always tells the truth.
Yeah. See, exactly. Megan.
But anyway, before we just forget what the actual topic of the thing is, we're bringing back an old.
So off topic.
We're bringing back an old classic that we usually did with Vitor here, but unfortunately he died after last. As we said, last week we'd execute him for his behavior in saying that Megadeth was an underrated 80s trad band, and also saying that that Bloodborne would be a very good concept album. I'm continuing to press that opinion as the podcast has run out. But we are doing our favorite albums of the decades, and this time we're doing every year ending in 2. So 72, 82, 92, 2002, 2012, and 2022. I had to say all of those because last time when Nick wasn't here and I asked him for his picks, I went, we're doing all this. We're doing stuff like 1971, 81, etc. So he sent me 71 and 81. And then I went, so where's the rest? And he went, oh, what, we're doing the rest of them? As if the entire topic for the podcast would be, we are doing our favourite picks from 1971 and 81 only.
It's crazy, like how many times
Look, man.
he's just like read some. Like it's such crazy how bad reading comprehension you have, Nick.
Look, man. I don't know. I can't defend.
And there's no excuse.
I managed. I got all the decades done. I managed to get all the decades this time.
Okay, that's good.
So,
good job.
You did the bare minimum, and they arrived on time. They've been a model student.
No, I actually.
Students today.
I was actually early.
I just didn't let you in because I was watching wrestling.
Bido was late today.
Bido was 3 minutes late, not like you normally are, which is usually about 20 minutes late.
No.
Yes.
I'm normally taking the shit, right?
Yeah, so don't do that before we start recording.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I normally take a shit like half an hour before we start.
And then you take another one because you probably eat loads of cheese again.
I'm just on the toilet that long.
What do you mean no?
You're on the toilet for 40 minutes. You need to go to the doctors and get that checked out.
It's not that I'm cheating. I get distracted on TikTok, alright, man? So I finished 10 minutes in.
And then you get distracted on TikTok. So you get distracted on TikTok, but you're also not late.
So you get distracted. So instead of going to the toilet, which is arguably a better reason to be late, you are just watching TikTok instead of coming to the podcast recordings on time.
What, do you want me to fucking join when I'm taking a shit and hear me farting?
No, but when you just said you were finished 10 minutes in. You just said that.
I'd still be on the toilet, though.
Yeah, but believe it or not,
you guys will never understand just sitting on the toilet for about 40 minutes, okay? Peace and quiet.
Yeah, but don't do that when we have a podcast.
You can do that when we're not recording a podcast episode.
I don't do it on purpose, okay? It's just instinct.
What do you mean? Just chat shit, man.
We need to fucking get back on topic, bro.
All right. So as I said, we're doing 72, 82, etc. Mr. Positive, why don't you start us off with your favorite album or an album you want to talk about from 1972?
Let me get my list.
You had time to do this. You haven't done this yet.
I didn't think I'd be first. Okay, look, my phone is
Okay, Hugo, why don't you go first? Because you're probably more prepared.
Now it wants to load.
My number one, my pick.
That tough shit
for
bit.
1972 is "Close to the Edge" by Yes.
Uh-huh.
That was
we talked about this album a couple of episodes, or which episode did we talk about this album on again?
I don't know. I used to write them in the descriptions. It wasn't too long ago, though.
Yeah, it was some episodes. So most of my thoughts on this album were expressed there, but I'll just recap it quickly here. You know, it has great guitar work. I think generally the instrumentals are really, really well done. All the musicianship is great. I think the vocals are good. I think the atmosphere is good. I think the compositions are good. It's just generally a pretty self-explanatory album. I think most people probably agree that it's a really good album, and most people probably understand why it's a really good album. So I'm just gonna keep it short and keep it at that, and give it over to whoever wants to go next.
Mr. Positive.
I'll go next.
Okay.
So I've got the same album as well, and pretty much what Hugo's thoughts are my thoughts too.
Cheers, Jeff.
Very unique picks.
Well, my pick, shock horror, is "Close to the Edge" by Yes, but because I thought we were all gonna pick this one, I've decided to pick another one because I want to be original.
And I know which one it's gonna be.
What is it then?
Machine Head.
No, it's gonna be "Demons and Wizards" by Uriah Heep. Machine Head is my number 3. It was very close to being my number 2 because I think it is just a classic album. But Demons and Wizards is my favorite Uriah Heep, and Uriah Heep one of my favorite bands. I mean, you have songs like "The Wizard," "Traveler in Time," "Easy Living," "Rainbow Demon," the big epic of "Paradise and the Spell." It's just a phenomenal album. I would argue, it's probably my favorite. I could argue "Look at Yourself" is my favorite, the one before it. But Uriah Heep did heavy prog in a way not many other bands did at that time. And that's my favorite type of prog, which is when it does have heaviness to it. So Yes are my favorite, but Demons and Wizards would be my number 2. Does anyone have any honorable mentions or other picks or?
No.
I do. Obviously, Machine Head was one.
Yep.
Why is my thing not loading?
Oh, so now who's got the technical difficulties?
Volume 4 is another one by Black Sabbath.
Also, Nick, you had 0 picks, and you just decided to then shit on another person having technical difficulties when they get in there.
I thought Volume 3 was 73.
What? Yeah, we're doing 72.
Volume 4, sorry. I thought Volume 4 was 73. So.
No. You are aware. Okay. This is why when we tell you in advance, you can double check stuff.
I just thought it was always 73. Never mind. I'd put that for me too.
The Magician's Birthday by Uriah Heep. I'd also pick Foxtrot by Genesis, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie, School's Out by Alice Cooper, Thick as a Brick by Jethro Tull, Three Friends by Gentle Giant, Octopus by Gentle Giant, Blue Oyster Cult's debut, Argus by Wishbone Ash. It's a pretty good year. I wouldn't say it's as good as like a couple around it, but the ones at the top are very good. All right, Hugo, hit us with your pick for 1982.
So my pick for 1982 is an album that I have listened to a lot in the last couple of months. It is an album called For You by Tatsuro Yamashita.
Yeah,
it is. Well, it's a city pop album. It has this just kind of like really, really fun vibe to it that I really enjoy. Like it's just kind of just a feel, like it just makes you, like listening to it just makes you happy. Like it just makes you feel good. Like the guitar work and all the compositions are really, really good. The musicianship is amazing. The vocals in particular. The vocal performance on this album is one of my favorite vocal performances of all time. It is. Tatsuro Yamashita is an incredible singer. And yeah, it's just a really, really fun album that I recommend everybody should check out, because if it's like a nice summer day, it's like the perfect possible album to listen to. So yeah, that's my pick.
It's on my list to check out. I haven't properly checked it out yet, but it is. When I get round to getting out of my Swedish metal fucking hole I've dug myself deep into, that'll probably be one of the first things I'll listen to.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Positive, go ahead.
So I've got your guys' favorite band here, Pornography by The Cure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, I literally like The Cure. What do you mean?
I thought you didn't like them.
No.
I don't like it.
The only reason I say the mid is to piss off Fraud. But like I literally own a The Cure shirt. So like I like The Cure.
I don't like the
You're just
Cure.
a hater.
I find them boring. Oh my god. Mr.
How
Positive.
am I a
No.
hater? I
Positive.
literally like the band.
The Cure are one of my favorite
I
bands.
thoroughly
ever.
enjoy the band.
Keep yapping, man.
Yeah, what do you mean? I
Keep
think
yapping.
it's a great band. What are you talking about?
Shush, I'm speaking. Mr. Positive is speaking.
Then
No, The Cure are
if
one
you're
of my
Mr.
favorite
Positive,
bands.
then why are you telling me shut
Shut.
up?
Shush. Shut. No more. I just realized my notes here wrote pornography.
Pornography.
No, pornography. Instead of an H, it's a G.
You're fucking stupid.
No, they're one of my favorite bands of all time. Me and my mum really like The Cure, so I've always got a soft spot for The Cure. And I really like the atmosphere and the riffs, not the riffs, like the songwriting on this album. And
Fair
yeah,
enough.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, it's a great album.
I've not listened to it, but I'm gonna
Shut
stay
up.
quiet. Okay.
That
My
was me.
favorite album is another one that I'm not going to talk about because I think I don't need to say The Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden is a
Yeah.
very good album
Yeah.
because
Might be controversial.
it might be controversial, but it's a very good album. But instead, I'm going to highlight one of my favorite underrated bands and my most listened to band of the year, which is Chase the Dragon by Magnum. Now, this is my favorite Magnum album. I love Magnum. I think Nick, you have heard this album.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's the one with the unicorn on
no, it's the one with the dragon on the
it.
front.
Okay. No, then I haven't heard that one.
Okay, well, you wrote a review for it.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you rated it at 90. So I guess you listened to it.
Nick, I'm
Oh, good.
I'm just like baffling at you sometimes.
I can't remember album covers, man.
Okay, but it starts with Soldier of the Light, which is phenomenal. Sacred Hour, Walking the Straight Line, We All Play the Game. Just a phenomenal album. It's kind of their first in their new modern, like, I say modern, it's a over 40-year-old album, but it's the first of their classic run because the first two are like kind of like late 70s, early 80s, kind of proggy, kind of hard rock. But this is when they just go into much more melodic hard rock. It's just phenomenal. Bob Catley's one of my favorite singers, and Tony Clark, and I love his guitar playing. It's just a phenomenal album. It's one of the albums I listen to the most. I listen to it a lot. Just I describe them as like they're a band which when you listen to them you feel like you're being wrapped in a warm blanket. It's just comfortable. It's comfortable music, I guess is the best way to put it. But yeah, I'd highly recommend it. They were massive in the UK and then no one's ever heard of them outside. But in the UK they are massive. But anyone else got any honorable mentions, or has Nick once again not come up with any?
I mean, it was Number of the Beast, but
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, The Cure was probably my main honorable mention. I think that's a great album.
All right.
Number of the Beast is another obvious one, but you don't really need to say that one, like you said.
Do you want me to go through my big long list and then get all of you either going, "Oh yeah, this is a good album," or telling me to fuck off? Because I know some of them you're going to tell me to fuck off.
Actually, wait, no. Oh, wait, hold on. I just went to the wrong year. Let me.
Because there's an album. There's an
Death or
album
Glory
you
by
like.
Heavy Load.
Yes, that was what I was about to say. Yeah, Death or Glory. Right? It's not as good as Stronger Than Evil, which took me a while. I used to think Death or Glory was better, and then when I went to Sweden, I just listened to Death or Glory. No, Death or Glory. I listened to Stronger Than Evil, like just over and over again, and I was like, this album's so good. But yeah, Death or Glory does have the guitar.
Have you listened to their 2023 album?
No, not yet. I do want to though.
It's also good. It's not like as good as the classics, but it's a good comeback album.
But I mean, what's it? Death or Glory does have Heavy Metal Angels, which is just one of the most fun songs ever.
Have you listened to the debut yet?
No, I haven't. I've listened to the EP, but I've not listened to the debut. Was it Full Speed at High Level?
Yeah.
I've not listened to that yet.
Yeah, the guitar work is pretty good, but the vocals are just so fun.
Are they like early Gotham City vocals, or are they even worse?
They're worse.
Jesus Christ, because I like the Gotham City single, but like the vocalist just sounds like he can't be asked with singing it.
Yeah, like the thing here is like he is trying to sing, but he every time he tries to sing a note that's even like slightly high, his voice cracks. To be fair though, I'm pretty sure the guy singing was like 15 or something like that.
Oh, that's fair.
So like it does sound like it's just some kids recording an album in their dad's basement, but
that's fair.
It doesn't make the vocals good.
All right, I'm gonna get bullied for some of these, but who cares? Creatures of the Night by Kiss. There we go. Scream for Vengeance by Priest, which is very good. Battle Hymns of a Man of War. Filth Hounds of Hades by Tank. Filth Hounds of Hades by Tank, which is one of my favorite. I've listened to that album so much. We recently lost a guitarist to Tank. Yet. That and Power of the Hunter came out the same year. Both of them are phenomenal. Wild Dogs by The Rod. Saints and Sinners by Whitesnake. Nick, I'm kind of shocked you've not mentioned this. Corridors of Power by Gary Moore came out this year, which is a very good album.
Did too.
Merciful Fate by Merciful Fate. Black Metal by Venom, which isn't a black metal album. I'll die on that hill. Four Cuts by Diamond Head. Walk Among Us by The Misfits. Restless in the Wild by Accept. Dive It Down by Van Halen, which, Nick, do you hate them for some reason?
See if I speak like I'm in trouble, okay?
Okay. Signals by Rush, which Nick is another band Nick said was shit before they actually listened to albums by them and then realised they were good.
Well, I listened to 2 Rush albums and
said they were both mid. Yeah, even though they were both.
And
good.
Looking back, that was very foolish and another lapse of judgment and Mr. Positive's worldview.
Yeah, lapse. You've had a lot of lapse of judgments.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive over here.
The Broadsword
Mr. Positive over here.
The Broadsword and the Beast by Jethro Tull. Abominog by Uriah Heep. One More for the Road by Tosh. Assault Attack by Michael Schenker Group. Blackout by Scorpions, which is the worst of their classic run, but it still has the title track, which is one of the best metal songs ever. Get Nervous by Pat Benatar. Iron Fist by Motorhead. Again, don't let Nick speak. Rock and Roll Gypsies by Spider. Never Too Late, Never Too Young to Rock by the band Impact, which was recommended to me by Tom G. Warrior directly, which was really cool. It's a pretty good album, so it's well worth a listen. Pagan Altar by Pagan Altar, Under the Blade by Twisted Sister, and Black Tiger by Y&T are going to be the end of my picks because I picked too many.
There's a couple Who Invited Bloods in there.
No, we're not going to speak about that
until we do. Man of War and
Shut up.
Twisted Sister.
By the way, Nick actually likes that Man of War album because he started liking a song and then was like, "Oh shit, I need to pretend not to like it."
No,
you started liking the title track. You did.
No, I said there was like a one passage where he wasn't singing and the instrumentation was good, and then he opened his mouth and everything ruined. Stop putting words into my mouth.
Actually, like Eric Adams is the bad part of Man of War is insane because he's like the one thing that even haters like about Man of War.
No, horse shit. Dog shit, doo-doo garbage.
Mr. Positive, everyone.
Nope, not even Mr. Positive can be positive about that pile of shit. Fucking garbage, honestly.
Why are you so mad?
I don't know how you like Men of War. How do you like fun?
Look, all right. All I'm gonna say is
fun and then shit.
All I'm gonna say is, all right. They
They're
are on the wheel. So one day, the other three are going to have to listen to a Man of War album, and I'm not going to let Nick get conveniently sick during that week. He's going to be on the fucking episode. He's going to have to listen to it because it's their best album. No such thing, I'm guessing.
There's no such thing as a good Man of War album.
Oh wait, this year, Man of War released a shit album. So hey, on to 1992
wow, it's not
we
any
go.
different from normal.
Fuck off. Hugo, what's your pick for 1992?
My pick for 1992 is an album called "The Red in the Sky Is Ours" by At the Gates.
Okay. Good pick, that one. Good.
Is At the Gates' debut album. Unlike some of their later stuff, this is not melodic death metal. This is more so like it's very, very ahead of its time for what it is. Like it is old school death metal, but it's very like it's almost like technical death metal and almost even progressive death metal at parts. Like it's not just a regular old school death metal album. It's definitely like it's very, very unique sounding. Like there's no other old school death metal album that sounds like this album. Um, it is, in my opinion, their second best album. Obviously, Slaughtered Soul is their best album. But it has really, really good riffs. There are these like certain moments where it's just a violin playing and nothing else that are really cool. The vocals could use a little bit of work. They're very, very raspy, and it's not the best vocal performance, but it's not like bad. It's not like a bad vocal performance. It's just one that could be slightly better. But overall, the riffs, like the guitar work, like I said, it's pretty ahead of its time and it's very, very unique. Like, yeah, it's just a really, really unique album for its time, and it's also a really good album. Um, and I think if you have only listened to, Slaughter of the Soul, then I think you'll be really surprised from what you hear on this album because it doesn't sound like Slaughter of the Soul like at all. It sounds completely different. It does not sound like it's the same band. But yeah, it's a really good album and I highly recommend it.
I have a feeling I know what Nick's is, but go ahead, Nick. Actually, there's two. There's two, and I have
I've got Dirt by Alice in Chains.
Okay. That was what I thought it was going to be.
This album, I mean, what else can I say about it that hasn't been said already? That's one of the best albums ever. Lane's vocals, Jerry's guitar work, it's all phenomenal. It all comes together like a big puzzle. Like when you do like a 10,000 word puzzle, and you put that last piece,
10,000 word puzzle.
Oh my god, a 10,000 piece puzzle. And you put the last piece in, and it's so satisfying. That's what this album sounds like.
Yeah, I wanted to take this album, but since I felt like it was a little like I do think this album is better than the At the Gates album, but I felt like it was a little too obvious. I wanted to take more of like a not as obvious choice.
Mr. Positive,
yeah,
stay positive.
I do think that this is the best album released this year. Mr. Positive, by the way.
He said, I think Mr. Positive's dead. My pick for 1992 is not Dirt. Dirt was in my top 3, but it's not my top 1 because my top 1 is my favorite album by my favorite band of all time, which is Somewhere Far Beyond by Blind Guardian. I'm still not sure if this is my favorite because the more I listen to it, Nightfall is probably my favorite now because I just listen to that album so much. But Somewhere Far Beyond is a perfect album. Time What Is Time, phenomenal. Journey Through the Dark, phenomenal. Theatre of Pain, great. This really shows the transition of them going from the speed metal from their first 3 albums, which I love. I'm not, not getting anything away from that. Just into the more progressive, but still just power metal stuff that goes on. I think that Somewhere Far Beyond is one of the best power metal songs, if not the best power metal song of all time. I think that the guitar solos on it are phenomenal. The bass work is phenomenal. Hansi's vocals, he is one of my favorite vocalists of all time. And that shouldn't be an unpopular opinion, but it kind of is because no one really hears of him, and he has quite a weird voice, but it's phenomenal. And I think if you're going to get into Blind Guardian, this is a very good place to start. And also, Blind Guardian are a band I use to show people that power metal isn't all shit. And if you think power metal is just like Dragon Force and Sabaton, listen to Blind Guardian because they're my favorite band of all time. So, of course, I like them. But yeah,
I'm not really even a power metal. Like, I'm not really even a power metal guy, and I love Black Guardian. So
they're phenomenal. They are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I don't mind some power metal, but yeah, Blind Guardian's big.
All right. Nick? Have you got any honorable mentions? Because I can think of one. If you haven't picked it, I'll be
Images and
shocked.
Words.
Okay. Is there another one, or is that it?
What else came out in '92?
Jesus Christ! How have you?
Was it
Sorry.
Blazing? Was Blazing
Sorry.
Blazing the Northern Sky in '92?
I
93.
don't know.
I think it was 92.
Blazing the Northern Sky, like Northern Decay. No, it's 92.
Images and Words is me, by the way. Just saying.
What was that, Hugo?
Images and Mids.
Okay.
It's okay, Mr. Positive.
I am shocked Nick did not pick "Tap in the Vein" by Sodom, which came
It's
out
good,
in
but
92.
I was gonna say it's predictable, but then I picked Dirt. So
Yeah, it's predictable that you picked the most popular album that released that year.
So
all right,
fuck it,
Hugo,
I'll
you
add it
got
to my
any?
list.
So, also, by the way, you only rated Tapping the Vein in 86, Nick.
Yeah, I need to re-listen to it. Okay, fuckhead.
Mr. Positive is well and truly gone. Yeah, but that is Sodom's best album, though. By the way,
No, it's
Yeah.
not. Nope.
it is.
It's top 3, not their best. Don't care. Fuck you.
Which is their best
Joe
song?
Mama. Agent Orange.
And Agent Orange is the second best. But...
No, it's the best.
Hugo, what are your other picks? Or is that it?
Well, it's just kind of Tapping the Vein, Dirt. Let me look here, 1992.
There are other things here that I'm shocked haven't been mentioned. Do you want me to go while you sort yourself out?
Okay, no, there we go. Legion by Deicide is another one. And yeah, that's really all I can think of.
I'm gonna go for what's growing to be my favorite Paradise Lost album, Shades of God. Released this year. Phenomenal album. 3 Sides of Every Story by Extreme. The great Japanese black metal band Evoke by Sabbath, who I saw at Moscow Rock and they were phenomenal. The Carolean Isthmus by Amorphis. Face the Truth by John Norum, who was the guitarist of Europe. It's a good solo album by him. Trapped by Rage, another great power metal band. The Fourth Crusade by Bolt Thrower, which I'm shocked Nick also didn't mention. The one time this band actually had a great album cover with Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism by Immortal. Actually, no, 1 of 2 times. The Ritual by Testament. And yeah, that's basically it. Although that year did have Nick's favorite Vulgar Display of Power by Pantera releasing.
Get that fucking garbage out of here.
What happened, Mr. Positive?
Another spoiler, that is also on the wheel.
Yep.
No, you're shit. I hate you, Connor.
It's not me you put it on, is it?
Who did it? Who fucking put it?
I'm sure you can guess. There's one of us. There's one of us on this podcast that likes Pantera. Are you an idiot?
Oh, it's Victor.
How was he the last one you went to?
Bro said it like
he speaks
like a fucking
he speaks
criminal.
Oh, it's got to be Vittel, man.
Jesus Christ!
Why are you laughing so much?
Are you okay?
Chill out, man.
I forgot he liked Pantera.
Now we're going back to another year that released a shit Manowar album, 2002.
No, so not any different.
No, it is very different because at this point Manowar don't release albums, so you know. But we're in 2002. That just wasn't what I said. I said they don't release albums, which isn't shit like their other albums, and they don't release one, idiot.
Yeah.
Hugo, what's your pick for 2002?
So my pick for 2002 is a brutal death metal album called Forensic by a band called Mortal Decay. This album has really, really, really good riffs. It's really, really, really heavy. It's just kind of like a brainless, good riffs, slamming brutal death metal album. There's not really a whole much to say about it. Other than that,
All right,
it's just caveman death metal.
All right, Hugo, let's place bets. All right, do we think Nick went for the very obvious one that our podcast is named after? So we obviously talked about them a lot, or do we think they've gone for something unique? Because I think they've gone for the obvious one.
I think they're going for the obvious one.
Nick, what's your 2002 pick?
Joke's on you, losers. I picked The Mantle by Agarok.
That's also an obvious one, so.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, man, it's underground black metal.
Yeah, it's underground, obviously.
Mr. Positive. Okay.
No.
What do you think about The Mantle?
This album's quickly become my favorite album of all time. I love the.
Wait, has it really? I didn't know it
Melancholy.
become your favorite album of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
now
love
he's
this album. I
Mr.
listen to
Positive.
this album like daily.
Okay.
I love the melancholy, the sorrowness, the
The
atmosphere,
sorrowness.
how it all.
Hugo, let him cook. Let him cook
I
your
don't hate
cereal,
many
bro.
things in this world, Hugo, but I hate you, Hugo, so much. I fucking hate you so much, God.
Cook your cereal, Nick. Cook your cereal.
I'll cook you in a minute. Fucking
You want me to
Tom.
read out your original The Mantle review, Nick?
Nah, but let me.
I feel like it's a bit overrated, but
Okay,
it's still a good listen.
I just shut the fuck shit. I'll give context when I finish my review, okay?
The context was you didn't
Shut
like it.
Fuck up, I did like it. Let me speak. Let Mr. Positive speak.
Okay, go ahead, man.
So, I love this album. I very much love it. But when I first heard the album, I thought it was a little bit overrated. I didn't say it. I hated it. On album of the year, I think I rated it a 76. I think it was.
It was 78, I think.
It's close. It was the high 70s. So I didn't hate it like this bozo was saying. Mr. Oh, you hated the album.
Also,
I hate
Nick.
it. That's what I hate.
Also, Nick, you say it's your favorite album of all time, but you don't even have it rated 100.
Did I not rate it 100?
Did I not
thought
rate
did.
it 100? Of course I fucking didn't.
I thought I did. That's on me. I'll change it soon. I thought I did.
Alright, so again, my favorite album of the year is the Opeth, Deliverance. It's not one of my favorite Opeths, but
Wow.
it's very
Off
good.
10.
But hey, don't let me finish my point before you actually yap on, Mr. Positive. But
Fuck you.
I didn't want to pick it because we're probably going to talk about Opeth 50 million times on this podcast. And also, I wanted to bring up the guys that have brought our podcast so much joy. My favorite album is Sons of Northern Darkness by Immortal. Again, having one of their amazing album covers. This is, as if you can't get it already with me, black metal is not one of my favorite genres, but Immortal, for some reason, are a band that just do it for me more than others. I love this album. I think the atmosphere is great. I think the guitar playing is great. It's just a phenomenal album. It is my favorite Immortal. I know that's a unpopular opinion to some, but it is one of their best for most people. And the album cover isn't horrendous. I mean, by their standard, it's amazing. No, by their standard, it's amazing. It's not Blizzard Beats or the one where they're sat in snow or the one where they look like they've shit themselves. It's a perfectly fine album cover. Anyone else got any honorable mentions? Sorry, go ahead.
Back to more. I don't understand. That band can make good album covers. The debut and In the Heart of Winter.
It's almost
album
like
covers are great.
It's almost like when they don't have the band on the cover, but they just want it to be on the cover. I also remember one time I messaged my friend because Abbott did this like promotional video for like when he was coming to London, and I sent it to my mate and I went, I think Abbott genuinely looks like one of the corniest guys, but I love him. And he was like, I've seen Abbott live, and trust me, he is exactly how he looks and exactly how he sounds in those videos live. He's just, I mean, isn't there the video of him running down the mountain?
That's one of the funniest clips ever. He's running down the hill and you fall
with his guitar. There's so many. There's just a picture of him just in the woods, just like walking around in full like.
then there's that one like gif where he's like smiling and trying to look scary. Another one gif.
Never change, Elvis, never change.
Yeah.
But
that's,
anyone get any honorable mentions?
it was Opeth, but too obvious. But
Okay, Hugo, you got any? Or we're waiting for someone to search up?
I'm waiting for my album of year to load because it's not loading. For some reason.
Do you want me to go then?
Soon.
But you can go
Who
first.
has technical issues
It's
now?
not loading.
Nick, shut the fuck up. Hugo's favorite, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence by Dream Theater, Remission by Mastodon, Steal This Album by System of a Down, which I'm sure Nick would also like. Nick's favorite, Blind Guardian and Night of the Opera, released this year. Killing the Dragon by Dio, Nordland 1 by Bathory, Century Child by Nightwish, Abigail 2 The Revenge by King Diamond, Hunters and Prey by Angra. It's a decent year, this one. Not one of my favourite years. I mean, it does have Reroute to Remain by In Flames, Nick's favourite.
That's your favorite.
That album is so shit, and yet somehow it's far better than most stuff that comes afterwards.
Oh, yeah. There's... I don't know how to fucking say this. It's Polish.
You have to say it.
Zos Kia Cultus by Behemoth.
That's not Polish.
In the Darkened Shrine.
That is not Polish, you fucking idiot.
Is it Latin?
Shut up.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I don't know.
Latin.
But it literally has the English pronunciation next to it.
Oh, it does too.
Here and Beyond. You could have just said that, but no.
Okay, shut up. I got In Their Darkened Shrines by Nile, Nordland 1, Bathory, Damage Done, Dark Tranquility, In the Halls of Awaiting by Insomnium. I've got Attack of the Clones soundtrack.
Oh, you're so nerd.
Not this again.
I got Alive or Just Breathing by Killswitch Engage. It's everyone's favorite. Resurrection Through
Killswitch
Carnage
Engage
by
with their one good song.
Chaos Command 9696 by Impiety. I Bought You My Bullets. You Bought Me Your Love by My Chemical Romance.
Mid. You know, I own that. I own that album, and apparently it's a really rare CD, and it's worth like 50 quid. I just found it in a charity shop for like $2.
Yeah, it is rare. What else? No, that's it. That's all I've got.
All right.
Yes.
Oh no, I forgot the best one. Obviously, Hollyweird by Poison. Obviously, that's the best one of all time. Hollyweird by Poison. That's the best album of all time, man.
The fact you listened to that album twice all the way through is actually insane.
I tell you, I wanted to fucking shoot myself.
My honorable mentions are obviously Deliverance by Opeth, Resurrection Through Carnage by Bloodbath. Another one is Unholy Cults by Immolation. You have what's it called? In the Rectory of the Bizarre Revenge by Reverend Bizarre, which is a great doom metal band, traditional doom metal band. You guys should check out if you haven't. What else is there? Nothing by Meshuggah. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it.
That's fair. All right, we move on to 2012, where, guys, believe it or not, another dogshit Manowar album released. This one being their worst.
Just like every year they release an album.
Yeah, but like this one is like offensively horrendous, like more offensively horrendous than their.
I'm like all their albums.
Not any different.
Look, all right. But yeah. Oh, I already know what Nick's gonna pick. Hugo, you go first. What's your favorite album of 2012?
So, for this year, I was a little bit torn between two albums, and I couldn't really choose, so I just went with both of them. And the first album that I chose is Portal of Eye by Neo with Scars, which is... Have you heard this album, Nick?
I think I've heard the band, but I don't know about that album.
Yeah, it's easily their best album. I've talked about it before. It is a really good album. It's like progressive metal with elements of black metal and melodic death metal. Um, it's really well done, and the main kind of like unique thing about this album and this band as a whole is that they have a violin player, and so they use a lot of violins or a lot of violin playing in their music, which gives it another element, which is just it works really well. The compositions and the songwriting is extremely effective, and the melodies are really good. The vocals are great. It's just, it's generally just a perfect album. Um, it's just a really good album that I think everybody should listen to at least once in their life. Sadly, this band kind of fall off after this point, at least in my opinion. But yeah, so that's my first pick, and then my second pick is Reign Supreme by Dying Fetus.
I hate you.
Which has what?
That was my pick. Fuck you.
I thought you were going to pick something completely different. I think you were going to pick something completely different when I mention it, but go ahead.
Yeah, but so Reign Supreme by Dying Fetus is one of my favorite death metal albums of all time. It has really good riffs. It's pretty heavy. The vocals are great. The drumming is amazing. It's just generally a really fun death. Like, it's just a really fun album. And yeah, it's just a great album. So I'm gonna give it a Nick.
Well, because sorry, you go first, Connor.
Well, I was going to say, do you want me to tell you which one you missed? Or I think you might have it as your honorable mention, but I feel like I don't know. Go ahead.
So my initial pick was Reign Supreme by obviously Dying Fetus as well, but Hugo took that. So I've gone with my album he wants to load.
Oh, who's having technical difficulties now?
No, I've got it here. It's Woods 5, Grey Skies and Electric Light by Woods of Ypres. I think that's how you say it.
Ypres or
Ypres, okay. I think it's a phenomenal album. It's
not to Ypres.
Shut your goddamn mouth, bitch.
Mr. Positive.
Stupid motherfucker.
Mr. Positive, by the way.
I think this album is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's heartbreaking. It's really depressing. But it's also beautiful sounding.
Damn to like this podcast, am I right, boys? Sorry.
I've got a couple picks. So I've got Phantom Antichrist.
Well, can I say
Creator.
my pick?
Okay. That was my second pick, you fucking pom. Right, yeah. Now you can go. Cunt.
Do I just not get a turn then? No. Pick, you know what? Go ahead. Say all your picks then.
No. Go now. No, go now. No, fuck.
Yeah, because you are when we done this. I know you've not been here the other 3 times, but you've listened to them. We go through all our picks, and then we go and do honorable mentions. You don't just say all your picks and then go, oh yeah, now to the next person.
That was my second one. Hugo got 2. Why can't I get 2?
Okay. You got 2 as well. You got Dying Fetus, and then
that was my first pick. That was going to be my first pick, but then Hugo took it, so then I put the Woods album as my first pick instead.
Okay.
Yep. Move on.
Well, my
fucking.
Well, my picks were tied. All right, my picks was what I thought Nick was going to put another one, so I didn't choose it, which was Phantom Antichrist by Creator. Which is probably my favorite modern era Creator album. Unfortunately, they are a bit samey, but that is a very good album. But my favorite is a band I've already mentioned, and it's a late career renaissance I didn't expect when I did listen through this band, and that's Tragic Idol by Paradise Lost. This is my favorite album post their classic era. It's where they truly find their sound again, kind of come back to a good gothic metal sound. Doomy will be very happy with me for bringing this one up, but yeah, it's for if you've not listened to this, I highly recommend it. The fact that a band of this age were putting out an album this good and this forward thinking was very, very good. Nick, now you can say your other picks.
Thank you. So, like I said, it was Phantom Antichrist. It was my second pick. I've got Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick. How the fuck do I say this? It's French. Less Voyages, the Alcest album. I don't know how to. I'm not even gonna bother to
Less
say it.
Voyages, my favorite.
You want me to pronounce it for you, Nick?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll pronounce
So I was
it
gonna
for
say
you.
Baguette.
Less Voyages.
Is Le Voyage de l'Âme.
Okay, that album by Alcest. Dead End Kings by Catatonia. Onward to the Pits by Deathhammer. Scorn Aesthetics by Ad Patrice. Isotheos by Kawhi. It's like a Greek black metal, Hellenic black metal.
Oh yeah, Greek, your favorite.
Got Galloping Blasphemy by Satan's Wrath. Levant Sauvage by Gojira. And Live at the River Plate by AC/DC.
I need to listen to more Deathhammer because they've got a new album coming out this year that's been announced.
It's the one album I heard by them was good.
Well, then if you search up the new album cover, it's got an Immortal-like album cover in the best way possible. But you know, I'm glad a new band is taking on the what's it called, the mantle, some may say.
My review for that Deathhammer album is Exodus if that were good.
Wait, it was what?
Wait, you want to let me say my
no, not
mentions?
the Deathhammer one.
Okay.
Yes, you can go, Hugo. It's your turn now.
Bro,
okay. So, first one I have is All We Love We Leave Behind by Converge. I have Transfigured in 1,000 Delusions by Inanna. I have No Absolutes in Human Suffering by Gaza. I had L'Enfant Sauvage by Gojira. I have Kentucky by Panopticon. I have Years Past Matter by Kraulis. I have Longing by Bellwitch. I have Insomnophobia by Psy. Let's see what else.
I need to listen to Psy. Wait, there might be a different Psy that I'm thinking of.
Psy is like an avant-garde black metal band.
I might be thinking of a different Psy. Are they the Japanese band?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they were avant-garde.
They're like very, very weird. I love them though.
Wait, am I thinking of the... No, I am thinking of the same band. They're on my list to check out though.
Yeah, they're like very weird and avant-garde, so I'm not sure you like them, but they are a really, really good band. My next pick is Incurso by Spawn of Possession, which is a really good Swedish technical death metal band. I have Sorrow and Extinction by Pallbearer. And then I have 777 Cosmosophy by Bluthaus Nord. And that is all my picks.
I don't have too many more from this year. I have the Gojira. I have Van Halen's reunion album, which is very good. Nick, shut up. I have On the 13th Day by Magnum. Again, Magnum are very good in their later era. I have Nick Stay Quiet, because I still don't know how you didn't like this album. Dark Roots of Earth by Testament, which is... Testament are one of the best modern bands. Let's see what date this review ages back to.
Maybe it's 2023. I know it is.
October 9th, 2023. This was during the time when Nick would just listen to a bunch of 10 albums a day and then just rate them on first impression instead of giving stuff another listen and trying to delve into why. That's Stalingrad by Accept. That's basically it. I haven't actually properly checked out too much from this year. But now onto the modern day 2022, which was already 2.5 years ago. No, 3.5 years ago, isn't it? Jesus Christ. 2.5 years. You're literally 50 years old, man.
No.
All right, Hugo, what's your
Hugo, go.
20?
So,
Stupid bitch.
You're not the
oh my god.
Nick. You're not the host. Pipe
I
down,
am, yeah.
boy. No, you're not.
Just please be quiet. Oh my god. My pick
You love me.
See, I would mute Nick, but I don't think Nick would be able to understand how to unmute themselves. So let's just.
My pick for 2022
Mm-hmm.
is it's a very like weird album. It's not an album that I would like. It's a very like it's not a metal album. It is an album called Funeral Folk by two people. One of them is called Sarah Parkman, and the other one is called Maria W. Horn. It is kind of like experimental / ambient Nordic folk music, I guess you could say. It's kind of like it's a pretty weird album. It's almost like a little drony as well, and a little like psychedelic and very experimental. But it's a really, really interesting and unique album. It's very, very like beautiful. But it's also like really, really eerie and unnerving. Like it kind of feels like something is off when you're listening to the album. Um, and the entire album is based on this poem, and it's basically about grief, and it has this like very like melancholic sound to echo that uh topic, I guess you could say. And it makes you feel the emotions that it's trying to make you feel really, really well. Um, it isn't the kind of album that I would like listen to over and over and over again. It's less the kind of album that you enjoy typically with music, and it's more so the kind of album that you listen to every once in a while, and you just like take it apart for what it is, rather than just like it's not the kind of album that you would put on repeat or put on a playlist. It's more
Mm-hmm.
so the kind of album that you have to listen to in full as like kind of like an artistic piece. It sounds really pretentious, but that's kind of what it is. And yeah, it's a really, really enjoyable album. I'm not sure if you guys would enjoy it, but if you enjoy like folk music and or experimental music and ambient music, I think it's a good album to check out.
All
And
right,
that's it for me.
all right, Mr. Positive, you can now speak. What's your?
Okay. So I don't really have a set album because I have lots of highly rated albums for
You've had time to
50%.
think
I'm gonna
about
pick.
this.
No, that's why that's what I've been
Well,
doing. But I'm gonna pick one.
I think
But
I
I
know what it
will
is.
mention more after.
After, yeah.
Yes, I've gone striving toward oblivion by Vorga. This band's quickly become one of my favorite black metal bands. We talked about this album, was it? Not last week, the week before, yeah.
No, it was last week.
Yeah. And everything that applies to the new album or the newest album can also be said for this one. It's like it's got the same atmosphere. It's not as melodic as Beyond the Pale Star, but the album cover is beautiful like that. It's like a continuation of, or the new album cover is like a continuation of this one. It's got the same ship and all that. But no, it's very good. I very much recommend. It's got beautiful songwriting.
I haven't listened to it yet, but my favorite is a band that's quite special to me. It's a band called The Riven, and the album is called Peace and Conflict. This is just a really good hard rock band. I have a special way of how I found them. They opened for a band called Tower, which I've introduced to Hugo recently when we were doing like a big Spotify listening session. Really good female vocal, which I hate saying, but her vocals are just phenomenal. Guitar riffs aplenty. The Riven are another very good band. Their vocalist, she's got an awesome voice. They are Swedish, which Hugo will be very happy to hear.
Yeah, best country in the world.
And I and I stand by their bassist, who I think is called Max Tienberg. I think that's how you say it. I might be wrong. Is one of the best bassists ever. He is phenomenal. On their first couple albums, I think the first EP and that first album, they didn't have a second guitarist, so their bassist basically plays the part as the dueling guitar in any solos and stuff. But they opened for a Tower, and then they were like, oh, what was it? We're playing down the road in a free show at a pub if you want to come see us on Saturday. We're like, yeah, sure. So we did. And it's just so fun. The whole album, Nick's raised it at 65, I've just seen, so I'm just going to ignore him. But the song Fly Free is phenomenal. The guitar work is great. The vocals, as I said, are amazing. They have their own sound to them. They are well worth giving a listen especially if they're coming near you. They have a new album out this year, which is very good. Not as good as this album, but still one of my favorites of the year. But the song On Time, the song Peace and Conflict, the song Sorceress, the song Death, which is like really doomy and it's really interesting. They're a phenomenal band, and I can't recommend them enough. All right, Hugo, you can go first this time. What are your honorable mentions for 2022?
Let me bring it up real quick. 2022. Oh, what just happened? There we go. Hurry up and load, please.
Pipe down, Nick.
So, first pick that I have is an album called Island by a band called Asuno Joke, I think you pronounce it. By the album cover, you'd probably think it's a bad album because like the album cover has like an anime girl on it, but it's a really, really good album. It's like post-hardcore black gaze, pretty much. The vocals are a little weird, but once you get used to them, they're really good. The atmosphere is just like this kind of just like a really good summer album. Like it just has a kind of like a summer vibe. Seb on Twitter, Sebastian, he introduced me to this album. And it's a really good album. My other pick is Void of Unending Depths by Inanna again. Hiss by Wormrot, which is one of the best grindcore albums and bands in modern era. I think it's a fucking amazing album. Artificial Brains, self-titled from that year, is also really good. Acts of God by Immolation. Cheeky by Psy again. Let's see here. Woe by An Abstract Illusion is a phenomenal album. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, Disharmonian Undreamable Abysses by Bloodhouse Nord is another great album. And yeah, that is all I have.
All right, Nick, what's yours?
I've got a couple picks here.
You're right, Nick.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm fantastic. Got Hidden in the Mists by Geistlich. I've got Trumpets Blare in Blazing Glory.
You like Trump now? Wow.
I'm gonna fucking bomb your house, guys.
I thought you said you were gonna fuck my house. Whoa.
I've got Trumpets Blare in Blazing Glory by Grenadier. Botanic.
Grenadier.
Grenadier. I'm guessing is how it's said.
Yeah, it's Grenadier.
I've got Botanic Ritual by Palace of the Widow.
But then what?
By what?
Radiant.
How did I want a widow?
Got Botanic Ritual by Palace of the Widow.
There we go.
Thundering Radiance by Thundering Hooves.
Hooves?
Oh, fuck. I've got Monument to Man's Frailty by Till. I've got Darker Mysteries of Time and Eternity by Moribund Dawn. Impera by Ghost.
Ghost.
I've got Omnium by Gathering by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I've got Epoptia by Kuir and Arai by Kuir. A Mother's Curse by Strictnos. I don't know how to fucking say that. Equinox Vigil by NX1, which I've spoken about on here. I've got Hate Uber Alice by Creator. Tunes of Citra Ara by Graf Vitnir.
What?
I've got. I don't fucking know. It's Finnish, I think.
So what? Because it's Finnish,
I've
you're
got-
allowed to just say it.
Shut the fuck up, you pump. I've got 2 EPs here. I've got Full Moon Mysticism by Felvum. I've got Piercing Through the Frozen Eternity by Moonlight
How
Sorcery.
many fucking out? Oh my god.
Shut your fucking mouth. I've got Monumental, The
That's
Temple
so
of
aggressive.
Twilight by the Mist from the Mountains. I've got Kavir's by Kuir.
This is more
Carpathia
than
by
I have
Freedom
for
of
the
It.
80s.
Shut your fucking mouth. I'll do 3 more, mister. I've got Elon Kara
Mister.
by Norm. Got Huli by Huli. And I've got The God Machine by Blind Guardian.
Okay. You're
So
done?
I have one more honorable mention, and that is Halo by Amorphous.
Yeah. That's a very good
I'll
album.
send you in a Halo in a minute. Stupid fuck.
What?
I hate you.
What does that even mean? Halo is what
Send you to
angels
heaven.
have. Did you think Halo was...
No, I'll send you to heaven. Like, I'll give you a Halo. You know what? Shut.
I'll send you to Halo.
Yeah, I'll put him in the video again with Master Chief.
Alright, I'll speedrun mine because Nick's already taken up so much of our time. I'll go Rack Shack by Bloody Woods, which is very good. Gold Machine by Blind Guardian, which is great. FTHC by Frank Turner. Rumble of Thunder by The Who. Carpe Diem by Saxon, which is such a good Saxon album. Even Nick can stop being a poser and say it's a good album. Primetime Entertainment by That's what I just said. Do you listen to what I say? Primetime Entertainment by Pet Needs. Kickstart the Sun by Cats in Space. Vortex by Derek Sherinian. Night Parade of 100 Demons by Earthless, which is just like 20. It's like an hour. And it's 3 songs because there's just loads of guitar solos, which is great. Omnium Gatherum by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Nocturnal Creatures by Bomber, which is a great underground, like, Swedish hard rock heavy metal. If you like Swedish metal, check them out. Like, 80s Swedish metal. Revel in Time by Star One. Dream Killer by Summerlands. Windows of Your Heart by Haunt. Wings of Steel by Wings of Steel. Impera by Ghost. Synchroanarchy by Voivod. Halo by Amorphous. Sunrise to Slaughter Beach by Clutch. Laminated Denim by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Electric Elite by Riot City, Hate Uber Alice by Creator, Electrified Brain by Municipal Waste, Ice Death, Planets, Lungs, Mushrooms and Lava by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Power Drive by Acid Blade, and Complete Control by Misery Index. And that's where I'll... What, Nick, you're not going for The End So Far by Slipknot, your favourite album?
You like Misery Index?
This pale ginger cunt said I took too long.
You took so much longer than I did.
Yeah, it's because you cunts kept making fun of my pronunciation.
No, it's because all your albums were like 10 words long for their title and band. See, Nick unfortunately forgot his 3 favourite albums, which is The End So Far by Slipknot, The Sick, The Dying and The Dead by Megadeth, and Remember That You Will Die by Polyphia. They're all his favourites.
Mm-hmm. He listened to that Slipknot album not too long ago, so yeah, it is.
And said it was amazing.
I listened to that album like a week ago. No, I didn't say it was amazing. I said it aged like shit.
It was funny because I was with my mate Tanner, who's like a metalhead, but not like he's getting more into like underground metal. But he was a big Slipknot fan, and me and him were listening. We were like together, and we're like, let's check out some of the stuff. And we're like, oh, I remember this song being good. Oh, it's shit. I remember this song being good. Oh,
what song was
it's
it?
Shit. What was the one I thought was the best when I first heard it? It was like Hive Mind, and we were listening to it, and we were like, "This is so shit. This is so
Hive
shit.
Mind
is shit."
I don't mind it. It's the chorus that ruins it.
It's the best song in the album, but it's still not great.
Yeah,
I think the best song for me is Decide. I like Decide. That's one of my. Even though I don't really listen to that band anymore.
What?
That's the one song I like on that album.
Why?
All
You
right.
shouldn't like any song on that album.
So true.
Man, that album aged like shit. I can't believe I thought that
It didn't
album was
age
good
like
when it
shit.
came
It
out.
just was shit.
No, I thought I liked it when it came out. I think I rated
Well,
it.
yeah, that's because
You
that's
liked
because
it when you.
Slipknot could have released them taking a massive shit on your mum, and you still would have said it was great.
Yeah, I would have. That's the thing, dude. Dude,
They
I
could've-
barely listen to that band anymore.
Good.
That
Oom's
End So
favorite
Far.
band.
Listen,
What?
when I listened to the End So Far, that's the first time I probably listened to them. Maybe a year now.
Good.
That's
You
just
grew.
a lie, but whatever.
What? So you grew up? Some may say.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So
Got my big
that's.
boy pants on.
I'm not going to say
Shut
the
the
joke.
fuck up.
But well, that's the end of the main segment, which somehow is just as cracked as last week's. Nick's taking a sigh of relief as Mr. Positive slowly keeps dying.
He's back.
I think
He's back. He's
back.
back. Good now.
So is it a new segment? Mr. Positive comes back. All right, Nick, you can go first. Mr. Positive, what's your favorite, or what's your 2025 pick of the week?
For this week, Mr. Positive. I can't fucking pronounce this, man. Hello? Ring ring, who's there? Stupid fuck.
Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive. He didn't even last. You haven't even tried to say your pick. You just was like, oh yeah. All he did was hello because he couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Could you not hear me?
No, we could.
What the? Oh, okay. I don't know
You
how to
weren't
pronounce
saying anything.
this. I've got existent.
What's the band name? Let me pronounce it for you.
It's abduction. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it.
Abduction?
What's
the band name?
That's the name. Abduction.
Abduction.
Oh.
That's just abduction.
How are you? This is not hard to pronounce. It's existentialismus.
Okay, there we go. That one. By abduction.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Existentialismus. That's it. Not that hard.
You know what? That album name by abduction. It's like a. It's atmospheric.
Nick, can you go on their thing and try to tell me where they're from? I just want to hear you try and say where they're from. I just don't think you'll be able to pronounce it. They're from the UK.
In 1 second.
They're from the UK.
Put it in the talent.
You're gonna say it like an American does.
Okay, hold on. I've got a. The Derbyshire?
No. Derbyshire.
Derbyshire. Derbyshire.
To be fair, at least he didn't say Derbyshire, which is how most Americans say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Derby.
No, this album's like it's atmospheric black metal that doesn't do all that typical nonsense.
Their singer does look like Sleep Token. The guy on the thing, he does look like Sleep Token.
You look like Sleep Token, stupid fuck. Okay, that was me. I'm sorry.
Mr. Positive, by the way.
Yes, he's back. I'm sorry.
Okay.
These two have been pushing my buttons today. But no, this is black metal.
I just pointed out that you look like him.
I'm gonna point out to your country on a map and bomb it in a minute if you keep going.
Mr. Positive.
Mr. Positive.
But no, it's atmospheric black metal that doesn't do that meandering nonsense that I find a lot of atmospheric black metal does. It's got great songwriting, the production's great, the album cover's great. And for some reason, I keep getting notifications about this fucking band playing live near me. I don't give a rat's ass that they're playing live near me. I don't care. I don't want to see them. But every 3-4 days,
if they're
Spotify
good, why
sends me a notification.
I think
Because
something
I
like that.
don't have money. What makes you think I can afford it?
Yeah,
I thought
but
you
it's a
said you had $1
tiny.
million earlier.
Yeah, you did actually.
That's my investment for
Also,
my
this is the
program.
person, by the way, that every time there's a tour goes, oh, they never come to Australia. They do come to Australia, then you just never go see them.
Yeah. Also, you
Yeah,
spend literally all of your money on DoorDash. You cannot complain about not having money when you literally buy
hold on,
DoorDash every day.
It's not every day. I can check how much
Oh,
I
it's not
spent.
every day. Okay, my bad. It's every day except 1 day a week he doesn't do it.
Let me check how much I spent on DoorDash
Oh,
last month.
You're revealing this to the world, by the way. If you want to do this, you don't need to
Yeah.
do this.
Last month. Oh my goodness. Okay, from March.
Bro, you don't need to reveal this.
In March, I spent $188 on DoorDash.
Jesus.
And you
In
wonder why you're
May, I
broke.
spent $352.
Dude.
This guy, man.
In June, I spent $252.
And yet you
And
wonder
this
why
month,
you're
I've
broke. You
Yeah,
wonder why you're broke.
this man constantly complains about being broke, by the way.
This month, I have spent
Also,
96
these
bucks.
I've just searched up the tickets because you told me they're good. Bro, the tickets are £18. They're 20 quid. Those aren't expensive.
What's that in Australian dollars? That's
$39.
probably like 40 Australian dollars.
Yeah, but it's still the same price. It's just your money's worth less. You still do the same conversion. Like your
Yeah.
200 something odd is still it's like anyway.
£18 to Australian dollars is 37 bucks.
Yeah, it's almost like I went on it. They came up in Australian. I then transferred it to. What are you trying to get here?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you said the tickets were $18 your money.
Yeah, they are. They're £18, and then they're $39.
That's a great price.
Yeah, it's still the same price.
Yeah, it is when you don't have $2 in your bank.
Then don't spend
Yeah,
fucking
I wonder
500.
why you spent like $700 on DoorDash.
I actually just spent $40 today, not on DoorDash. I bought
Sorry, I
the
thought you had.
DLCs for Assassin's Creed Origins
Oh my god.
because they were on sale for like
Mhm.
$7 each. What else did I spend? Oh, I know. I had to get a fucking cord for my PlayStation yesterday.
Yeah, by the way, this is $40 is too much to go see a show. By the way,
Yeah, also this is 40 Australian dollars, which are worth less.
It's 20 quid, which is like for dollars, American dollars, it's like $25. That's a great price to go see it.
That's especially a great price for a show nowadays.
Look, man, and it's even if I did have the money right now, it's in St Kilda. That's on the other side that's on the other side of Melbourne, from where I live.
Okay, that's an actual point. Not I don't have the money for it.
Shut.
Mr. Positive.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't, but you did at the start of the day.
Actually, did yesterday, but then I had to fucking go to. I've left my PlayStation
Nick,
charger cord. Not a charger.
Nick, you literally also Nick. I just want to reiterate this. This man constantly, and I mean constantly, complains that tours don't come to Australia.
Like they will announce a tour and he'll be the first in the comments going, oh, you never come to Australia. You never come to Australia. He's not going to see Testament. He's not going to see Atheist. He's not going to see Metallica. He's not going to see any other band that goes
firstly, okay. Do you want to know how much the Metallica tickets cost you?
Well, according to you, you spend stupid. You were telling them to go to Australia.
Yeah, but hold on. This is before I saw the ticket price.
What did you expect? You expect them to be like. It's Metallica.
Here, let him. If my phone wants to load, I will tell you.
Well, I know they're going to be expensive.
$300.
I'm guessing for the 2 nights, which is what they usually do.
414, 455
for 2 nights.
$839.
Oh my god,
that's 3 nights. Oh, wait, no, that's in.
Yeah, they're all for 2 nights because that's what they do. They do a 2-night tour.
No, this is on 1 night. This is a 1 night tour.
Okay.
This is November 8th at Marvel Stadium for $414.
Yeah, but what did you expect?
Yeah, Nick. But what about Testament and Atheist and all the other fucking other bands?
Okay,
What
let
about,
me.
what about the band for $40 that you keep going on about?
Hold on, Testament.
That apparently was
tickets.
so good that they're traveling all the
See,
way
they are
from.
good, but I don't want to see them live.
They're traveling from all the way from the UK, by the way.
Testament. This is also on the other side of Melbourne from where I live. I don't even know if they sell tickets now anymore.
Anyway, this is so off topic.
It already happened. Never mind.
This
Happened
motherfucker
last month, apparently.
complains about
I thought it
tours.
was this month.
Oh yeah, by the way, when Nile announced their tour, Nick got mad that they hadn't come to Australia, and they literally had, but he missed it because he didn't realize they were coming. Like Nile had literally already played in Australia for their new album, and Nick was complaining.
It was also like,
that-
what was that? He complained that Blind Guardian didn't come, even though they came as he was. It was they were in Australia while he was complaining about it.
Yeah. Like
Trying
Nick,
to-
Nick literally said, "Nile, please come to Australia," and they
Also,
literally already had.
also Nick loves the Night Flight Orchestra, so I sent him the poster of them going. He's just not going to get tickets, even though like. Again, Nick, stop complaining bands don't go there and then don't buy the tickets.
It's not.
Anyway,
It's not just for me. It's for the fancy. So we never get any.
you don't give a
it's
shit
for
about
fans
anyone
here.
else.
Oh.
Mr. Positive cares about the other fans and other people who like
yeah.
metal in Australia.
Hugo,
man.
what's your 2025 album?
My
Oh, yeah, I forgot we're doing
2025
that.
album is an album called Mar da Deriva Mar da Deriva, I guess would be Portuguese, by a band called Vauruva, I think it is. Sadly, Vitor isn't here. This is a Brazilian band. They're like atmospheric black metal mixed with like traditional Brazilian music. It's really, really cool and really, really unique. It's very beautiful. Um, the melodies are great. The atmosphere is great. The elements of the like traditional Brazilian music are also they work really, really well. The vocals are great. The album cover is amazing. The album cover is absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's just generally a really, really good album that I highly recommend people who like black metal to listen to. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
all I really have to say.
So I could have been Mr. Positive, but I'm feeling like Mr. Negative right now because I want to pick a band I don't like, but also I don't care that people might like them because I don't like them at all, and I'm happy to shit on them. And I think Mr. Positive might die and Mr. Negative might come out just for this little segment. I'm going to choose Metal Death by Interceptor. I think Mr. Negative's going to come out by the other side as well. This band is so wank. They are so ass. So their first album was fine, but it was just a Venom clone to the point where the album cover was a Venom clone. All right. Then they released the second album, and everyone, I think me and Nick, we were saying, they had a good foundation, but they needed to experiment more. They needed to show they could do more than just be a Venom clone, and they showed something. They showed they can just be a Venom clone because they do expand their sound and they're shit at everything except for when they're doing the Venom stuff, which is still just as boring as it was before. Their riffs are so boring. I don't like them as people. I think they're cunts. Is this whole? I know I'm gonna sound like a classic European metal fan here, but it's just Americans trying to be European bands again, like we've seen over the past couple of years, and it just annoys me a bit. But it's also a 50-minute first wave black metal album. Only Sabbath can do that. One of the songs is 8 minutes long. An 8
To be
minute
honest,
first
I don't want
wave.
any band to do a 50-minute first wave black metal.
That's what I'm saying.
Album.
No, but Sabbaths are good. Do you know why Sabbaths are good? Because they actually have they're not really just like first wave. They also they have like progressive parts and like they change up the riffs every like 30 seconds. So songs are interesting. This one isn't. But yeah, it's really shit. and I can't recommend it at all. And I know Nick agrees with me on this.
Yeah, it's not a very good album.
No, it's not as good as their first album is fine for what it is. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine.
It's an album for sure.
But no,
Album that
if you want to listen to this, don't, and just listen to Venom instead, because even their music videos rip off Venom. The album cover looks like a Venom photo shoot. They're even touring with Atomcraft, which has the Venom singer that when Kronos left, that has him because they love Venom so much. Yeah, I can't recommend it enough, and I don't like them enough. As I think they're everything I've seen of them as people, they just come off as pricks. So
Didn't they post your album with the review in their Discord server or something?
yeah, they apparently did, and then like I forgot what they said, but they like yeah, they didn't like me, and then my friend messaged them because he basically complained about like American bands just trying to do what British bands do but worse, not understanding why European bands do it well. And then he said that on the back of the album they have a circle with a cross with stars in it, like the Confederate flag. And they said, no, it's not that. It's a train signal. We just added stars to it. So do what you want. There's just bad vibes from the band, and they're easy to shit on personally. But yeah, I can't recommend it at all. But anyway, on to something good which the wheel gave us. This week we spun the wheel and it gave us, I think this is probably something Hugo put on. This feels like a Hugo pick. Onset of Putrefaction by Necrophagist. I'm guessing that's how you say it? Necrophagist?
It's onset of putrefaction.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is.
And it is necrophagist.
I genuinely, for the complete like thing of me not understanding how to, I bully Nick for not being able to read, but I also can't. I originally thought this album was called Onset of Purification because I didn't see the T and I thought that was vacation, but no, it's Onset of Putrefaction. Released in 1999 with a 2004 re-release, which is kind of what it
wasn't just a re-release; it was also a re-recording.
Yeah. It's all done by one guy, Mohammed Sweetmets. Sweetmets, mostly. I'm gonna go through the others. Don't worry. I'm saying mostly done by one person.
Yeah, the composition is done by him.
Mohammed Sweetmez, something like that.
It's Mohammed Sweetmez.
Sweetmez. You did vocals, guitars, bass, guitar, and the drum programming on the original, specifically.
Yeah.
And then Yoshen Bitterman on additional bass guitar. Bjorn Volmer did the guitar solo on Extreme Unction. Unction?
It's Unction.
Unction. And Hannes Grossman did the additional drum programming on the re-release. Very highly regarded in metal circles as... Was it one of the first proper tech death albums? I might be...
Well, it was like... It kind of created the kind of like modern tech death sound, that kind of like neoclassical tech death style. Like tech death was definitely a thing before this, but this kind of invented the neoclassical tech death style. It was very ahead of its time. I mean, the fact that this came out in 1999 originally is insane to me.
But that's basically all the background. And as you came, you put it on the wheel. Why don't you go first, Hugo? What's your...
So this is probably my favorite death metal album of all time. It is at the very least tied for the #1 spot. I love literally everything about this album. I think the guitar work is fucking incredible. The solos, the riffs, the everything is amazing, and the bass and the drums are so good as well. Like I can't stress enough how insane the musicianship on this album and with Necrophagist in general is. Like, it is absolutely insane. I think the vocals are also actually pretty good. They're obviously not the focal point. Obviously the guitars are the focal point, but I think the vocals are done really well. I think the production, at least on the I think it definitely did need a re-recording because of how extremely technical and precise and how much of a focus there is on the technicality. I think that the original release of this isn't as good as the re-release because on the original is more raw and more brutal, but because of how much of a focus there is on the technicality, I prefer it when it has this more of a clean production where you can actually hear all of the guitars and you can hear everything really well and you can really focus on just how insane the musicianship and the technicality of it all is. So I think the production on the re-release is done really well. And yeah, it's just a great album that I could listen to this album every single day for the rest of my life and not get tired of it. It is a great album. And
All right.
yeah, that's all we have to say.
Nick, go ahead.
I think this album's very technical. It's very, what is it, tight and very, what's the word? I don't know the right word. It's very, you get what I mean. It's very,
No, say the word.
I don't get what you mean.
I don't know
You don't
the
know what
right
you
word.
mean.
It's like, it's very, I don't even know the right word.
It's very what?
I've lost the word. I've lost the word.
You never had it, man.
I did have it. I know the word. It's on point. It's very like technical. It's very tight. I don't fucking know. But the guitar playing is very done. Very. You know what? I give up on trying to explain it. This album's peak. I love this album. I love Muhammad's vocals. His riffs, the drumming is absolutely peak.
You thought of the word yet?
No.
No. Okay. I listened to this album for the first time for the podcast, and I like it. It's not my genre of metal. I've spoken at length about my issues with tech death, which is just it doesn't do anything for me. I can appreciate it, I can listen to it and understand why people like it. Just doesn't do much for me. I don't see any reason why I would return to it a lot of the time. That's basically it. I don't have much else to say. I think the vocals are good. I think the guitar playing is good. The instrumentation is very good. It's a very, very good album that I probably won't listen to. Is kind of the way I could best explain it. But yeah, that's basically it. And I know I'm pretty sure Vito would also say he very much likes this album. I'm pretty sure at least.
Yeah, he enjoys it.
So unless Nick can think of the word, then
No, I can't.
No, you giving up?
Yeah, I gave up.
Is Mr. Positive still alive for the outro?
He's cooked.
He's cooked. All right. But with that, let us know your opinions on that. Let us know your albums for each of the years. Let us know if you think Mr. Positive ever was alive, or if you think he was just a front. And if you want Mr. Positive to return on the podcast, let us know. But with that, leave us a like, leave us a comment, share it with all your friends because you want everyone to hear about the legendary Blackwater podcast. But yeah, with that, we'll see you next week.